Yeah.
I don't want you to do anything or say anything out loud because I don't want you to get in trouble. But have you tried pot, weed, Mary Jane, or reefer? Took all your pain away and give you the munchies. The pot used to get high is the same that is used for medical marijuana, but it has grown to have fewer chemicals to get you high. There are 100 million people with chronic pain. That someone could be your spouse, your sibling, your child, your neighbor, coworker, or even you. I thought I'd never hear these words. I want to try cannabis oil for my back pain. I've been curious about cannabis oil ever since, but I didn't really dig into it until I was supposed to do this informative speech. Marijuana is illegal, but has many benefits and side effects. How can a drug with such great potential be illegal by the federal government? Depending on where you live, you can buy pot legally. According to WebMD, 29 states have legalized marijuana. 14 states are restricted use. Iowa is a restricted use state. More than half of the adults in the United States are in favor of medical use marijuana. 56% of doctors would like medical marijuana legalized. Since pot is a Schedule I drug just like heroin or LSD, there isn't enough studies to know the benefits of marijuana. Research scientists are unable to obtain the plant because it's illegal at the federal level. Marcel Bond-Miller, PhD, a substance abuse specialist at the University of Pennsylvania Perelman School of Medicine, says researchers need a special license to study pot. They haven't changed the pot category from Schedule I to Schedule II, which has a medical benefit such as morphine and hydrocodone. The Drug Enforcement Agency has agreed to support the research on pot to make the process easier for researchers. I quote Bond-Miller, "Research is critically needed because we have to be able to advise our patients and doctors on the safe, effective use of medical marijuana. Mary Jane is illegal, but there are millions of people using it medically." Jenny Graves wrote, New Science of Medical Marijuana. There are 1.25 million legal medical marijuana patients in the United States. Donald Abrams, Chief of Hematology and Oncology at San Francisco General Hospital, I paraphrase, says, cannabis has medical use. Sees patients every day who use it for pain, nausea, anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Medical marijuana helps cancer patients for nausea, vomiting associated with chemotherapy. Chemotherapy patients also use medical marijuana for appetite and weight gain due to the lean body mass loss. Jenny Graves writes, the Canadian researchers report a modest but significant pain relieving in difficult conditions such as fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. As written in New Science, medical marijuana has reduced opium use. Medical evidence has shown medical marijuana can alleviate the opium problem. There's a 64% reduction of the opium use in states that have legal marijuana. Opium overdoses have been reduced by 25% in the states that have legal marijuana. People can become addicted to marijuana over time, but you don't die. A person can't talk about the benefits of medical marijuana without talking about the side effects. The downside of marijuana, according to Elizabeth Marie McGee Nielsen, PhD, Sales Press Encyclopedia of Health, pot users can experience withdrawal symptoms. Some of the symptoms are restlessness, anxiety, irritability, insomnia, sweating, and changes in the heart rate. Marijuana can affect judgment and coordination, lead to accidents and injury, but that isn't any different than alcohol. Marijuana may affect the IQ and mental function of teenagers with frequent use, according to Jenny Graves. My purpose is to inform you about the possibilities of medical marijuana, its advantages and disadvantages. It isn't just for getting high anymore. Even though reefer is illegal according to the federal government, some states have legalized it for recreational and medical use. There are many benefits along with side effects of medical marijuana. My 75-year-old mother said, "I want to try cannabis oil for my back pain." I was surprised, but it might be me someday. What would your reaction be? Remember those 100 people in pain every day mentioned in the introduction? There is relief in their future. Pot can be used in different ways, such as smoked, eaten, sprayed, or applied topically. It depends on personal preference. Medical marijuana can help them lead meaningful and productive lives.